What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today we're going to talk about Battlegrounds. So as you might know, we are getting Battlegrounds again this Monday. It's going to be 12th of September, which is really close actually. And now we're going to talk about basically how victory tracks work, divisions, and then also the nodes we're going to have in the next 4 weeks. So yeah, let's start from the beginning. So some really good changes that they made. Like, we know that the champion charters have been removed, which is awesome. This right here, champions that have been selected but not locked will be chosen when timer elapses. So basically, if you are like, who should I choose as a defender or an attacker? If you tap it but don't lock it in, it is going to give you the option that you have selected, which is awesome because maybe sometimes you forget that you have to lock in, right? So that's really great. And then they added some more time on the first defender pick of the draft, which is awesome. Everybody likes that. And then score breakdown has been updated with more information, which is pretty nice. Can't wait to see what that actually means. And then now you can actually tap on the summoner's profile and add them as a friend or flag their account for cheating. So I'm a bit worried about this. I believe like people might like be a little bit annoyed that they might lose or something. So I'm worried that this is going to get overused. But yeah, I mean, there's no way of preventing that. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of work for Kabam. So hopefully they can handle that and we can actually get rid of most cheaters. So that might be actually pretty good. Like, I like that. I'm going to use that, but only when I am 100% sure. Like, I'm going to be streaming Battlegrounds as well. So I'm going to ask for your guys' help as well in some of those scenarios. And then they increased the health from 300 or 300% from 200%, and the timer has been returned to 2 minutes, which is nice, really nice. And then now, also mastery presets. So a summoner can apply their, and actually, yeah, I forgot to mention that you have to be have to beat Act 5, Chapter 2, Quest 6 to play Battlegrounds, because some people ask that as well. And then we have the friendly matches as well on Monday. But now let's talk about mastery presets. So to apply, or to a summoner can apply their current active mastery set on the decks. And if there's no mastery enabled, you basically go with your masteries that you have active now. But to apply the current masteries to the deck, summoners will need to apply mastery loadout button to use it above the deck list. And if there is already a mastery loadout applied to a particular deck, tapping the button again will prompt the summoner if they want to override the previously saved deck, which is real nice. It seems pretty easy to do. And then I like this. There is no cost associated with switching mastery loadouts, which is pretty nice. Like, I really like that. And then now let's talk about the victory track. So all summoners will begin their Battlegrounds dominance of the victory track, and they will have to climb through each of the divisions to reach the gladiator circuit, which is basically the rank rewards right there. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. But yeah, and yeah, there we go, where seasonal rewards will be available. And then to actually climb your way through to the gladiator circuit, you have to win Battleground matches. And you gain 1 victory medal if you win a match, and you lose 1 if you lose a match. But if you get to like, let's say you start from bronze 3, which we're all going to start with 0, I believe. If you get to silver 1 with 3 victories, there's no way you can fall down for that. So like, if you lose 1, you're still going to remain silver 3. I believe that's what it says, because like it says you cannot derank after the reach a new division. So I think that's what it means. And then the associated rewards are paid out immediately. So I guess if you get to platinum or something, you get some small rewards immediately. And then when you get to the gladiator circuit, you get that seasonal rewards, which actually they're given out each month. So we're gonna have to do 4 weeks, and then we're getting the seasonal rewards. And then it says that we have a week break, I believe. After that, it says it's somewhere here, but it's so much information. So yeah, basically 1 month for season rewards, and then a week after that we have no season, and then it starts again. So that is pretty much it. And now actually I want to talk about yeah, once you get to the gladiator circuit, there are the divisions right here, which is you start with some points. I don't know if they're going to keep it the same. So like if you are a paragon or something, you start with more points. They might do that, but basically that's the the division. So you gotta have those points to get to that division. And obviously this Uru 3X probably has the best rewards ever, but 8.5k points is a lot. Even in 4 weeks, you're gonna have to grind probably like crazy and have a crazy good roster. But hopefully we don't have any cheaters on that spot. But yeah, you're gonna get those rewards at the end of the 4 weeks, and that is basically it. Then also, now I want to talk about the nodes. So we're gonna have week 1 to 4. So week 1, some pretty weird nodes. So the defender is immune to armor break debuffs, and when a metal defender loses more than 5% of their max health from a single strike, they gain an indestructible debuff for 5 seconds, and the indestructible is removed when the attacker finishes special attack and goes on cooldown for 10 seconds when indestructible ends for any reason. So I believe this is a passive indestructible, so you cannot really nullify it unless you get a buff immunity or something neutralized. But this might not be the greatest for suicides, because you might even trigger that with basic attacks based on the champion. So that might slow you down a little bit, but nothing too crazy. And then explosive personality, if you hit the opponent in the block, they get an armor up, and keep in mind they are armor break immune. So the only way to get rid of those armor ups is to nullify them. And if they get 5 stacks, you lose 25% of your health. So maybe I'm thinking like a mcoc or something, where you're basically forced to hit them in the block or something. But yeah, it's definitely going to be a pretty interesting week. With the indestructible, it's going to be tough to manage. But then week 2, that's going to be a very, very annoying week. Defenders have a 7.5% chance to evade incoming attacks. And when a defender evades an attack, they gain 30% of bar of power. That's crazy. And then on top of that, you got the best defense too, which the defender gains plus 40% in auto block, evade auto block ability accuracy, and triggering evade auto block gains grants them even more power. So basically, when they evade, they're gonna gain 50% of bar of power. So that's crazy. And they just by the nodes, they have 47.5% chance to evade. And if you like add in a Nightcrawler or a Spider-Gwen and you don't have an evade counter, oh man, you're gonna have to apply to get those slow champions that can apply slow. The champions like Venom, which is really good for Spider-Man, which all of them evade. But it's gonna be a rough week. Gonna need True Strike. I'm glad Karna can actually work for this, because there are some certain champions that even if you hit them in the block, they don't evade. So I could like hit it in the block, build up to the SP1, then just be aggressive. So I'm glad he's gonna work there at least. But that's gonna be a very interesting week. And then in week 3, Protect 2. When the defender deals more than 300% of their base attack in a single hit to the defender gains a protection, reducing all damage taken by 20%, and stacks of protection are capped to 4. The defender loses 2 stacks when they are intercepted. So you're gonna need a lot of intercepting, like Kitty Pryde, Ghosts are gonna be nice there. Not too crazy, but you're gonna need to pay attention to the stacks of protection, because your damage is definitely gonna get reduced. To do like 300% of your base attack is pretty easy. Like a special attack can definitely pass that, especially with suicides. And they might recharge when performing a dash attack. They purify all debuffs. So when they do the medium attack, they're going to be stunning you for that hit. So the only way to get a parry after that, like from a distance, is like if you re-parry their second hit. And then they go passively unstoppable until the dash ends. Any debuffs remaining after the purify are removed when the immunity activates. So pretty interesting so far. Like this is, I feel like the not too interesting, but this is going to be very interesting, and this is going to be nice as well. Then Flow 2, week 4. Critical strikes against the defender grant power flood, causing them to gain 35% of their max power over 15 seconds. So each time you crit, man, they're gonna gain so much power. Like it's really nice to bring champions that don't crit for this, like Guardian, even the new Doctor Doom. Oh, that might be sick. But when the defender reaches 2 bars of power, they gain indefinite powers every 2 seconds, increasing special attack damage by 100%. So I love this node with Sigil Scarlet Witch. Like that might be a play to like get them to the SP2, steal like 3-4 prowess, pop the SP2 and just kill them. I might even try that in week 4 if I remember. But I really love this node for Sigil Scarlet Witch. Like it's really amazing. But yeah, man, I am really excited. I don't know if I'm gonna be streaming on Monday, day 1, because I have an exam on Tuesday. But if not, I will definitely stream Tuesday after the exam, normal time, I believe. And we're gonna have some fun there, man. It's gonna be really fun. Then we get the store as well. I'm gonna be able to get more trophy tokens, and that's great. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think about Battlegrounds. I think I'm pretty happy. Like, the best thing about it is probably those like things, like the things like where you forgot to lock the defender, you just replace, because we actually recommended those, a lot of YouTubers. And then additional time of the first, really good. Score breakdown has been updated, which is nice. The flagging thing might be really nice. The 300% attack is back, or sorry, health is back, and then the 2 minutes are back, which is great. And they just added a bunch of stuff. So yeah, that is gonna do it for this video. And if you enjoyed it, please give it a like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.